Welcome to the May 2020 edition of the First Friday video, and welcome to my office here at the Chancellor's residence. This is where I've been working remotely for the past several weeks as we have kept Arkansas State moving through the challenges of the coronavirus pandemic. A lot has changed since last month's video. Along with most of our employees, most of our students have also moved off campus. As a result, we've provided refunds to students who departed by our early April deadline for room and board, for meal plans, and for flex dollars. Students were sent notifications via their official A-State email last week, and refunds should be completed by next week's end of semester. It's fair to say that there's never been a spring semester at Arkansas State like 2020. I've said it over and over again, I'm so proud of our students, our instructors, and our staff for how hard they work to persevere through these challenges. We saw student research presented through our online version of Create at State. Our faculty have innovated with Zoom and Facebook Live for concerts and recitals. Our Greek organizations conducted chapter meetings. It's been new and it was exciting. It's been different, it's been challenging, it's been very hard, but we've all made it work somehow. While I know the state is working to reopen, a lot remains up in the air. We are currently working on plans at Arkansas State. What I know today is this: all of our summer classes are now going to be online. We're going to reserve the opportunity to teach lab classes in summer too, if that's possible, but every other class will be taught online. Today, on May the 1st, there's one big question that I can't answer. Will we begin the fall 2020 semester on campus or online? We have plans in place for both. The most important thing is that there will be a fall semester, just like we rallied together to complete the spring. So if you know someone who hasn't made the decision yet, or is just rethinking their decision to travel further away, tell them that Arkansas State is still accepting applications and still awarding financial aid. We are preparing to welcome the class of 24 this fall to Arkansas State, and that begins with new student orientation. This year, we will take advantage of the new online virtual tour and online networking tools like Zoom to conduct our new student orientation for those incoming Red Wolves. As we get ready for the class of 2024, I want to take a moment to salute two sets of the class of 2020. Many Red Wolves will earn their graduation at the end of the spring semester. I'm looking forward to celebrating at commencement with you in August. For our high school graduates in Northeast Arkansas, keep an eye on our library towers. We will still celebrate you by lighting it on the nights you would have had your ceremonies here at Arkansas State. Now, usually I close the First Friday video by talking with one of our students, but in these coronavirus days of working from home, I did find a guest that would join me in my home office. Now, Beth, you've been working on lots of things related to COVID-19. For example, you started making masks for some of our friends, right?
That's correct. So we saw a need. There were several people who didn't have a sewing machine or access to the materials that they needed. And so I had a little stash of elastic, which I have used all of it up, but had some great friends down at Textbook Brokers and at Threads that helped me actually get some A-State fabric made so that I could create that. So we've enjoyed sending those to people that are A-State alumni and letting them have a little taste of Red Wolf Nation.
Yeah, the hard part at first was getting material, and then you ran out of elastic. And so I think you've ordered 170 yards of elastic.
It should be here hopefully soon, but it was held up.
So we can make more masks later on. That's really cool. Well, now we've also been involved in trying to connect with faculty and staff, for example, with the PAC practice thing, and you've been doing some stuff with that as well.
Yeah, I got roped into a little bit of that. It's been a lot of fun. Dusting off the old musical instruments, using the stuff that we have here, and just getting that going again. It's often at times that we don't have time just to sit down and play a song or enjoy some time playing the musical instruments, so we've had a good time doing that.
It's one of the silver linings of COVID-19 and being in quarantine. It gets you time to reconnect. You know, I've spent a lot more time together than we normally do, probably more than you wanted. And then also to engage with our students and faculty in kind of a unique way. And like I said, the faculty in our music department have done this PAC practice thing where the students and faculty are practicing online. And then you got to actually participate in the alma mater song.
I did. Yeah. I was really thrilled to be asked to be a part of that. That was a lot of fun.
And I was not asked to sing.
No, you were not.
Yeah, that was the down part of that, but I did sneak in there at the end.
You're pretty smart.
Yeah. Now, one of the things that we really missed was a couple of weeks ago, we would have had our Mom's Day weekend, and we would have been announcing the Mom of the Year, and that's kind of disappointing that we didn't do that, but we actually kind of did a virtual version of Mom's Day weekend this week.
Yes.
Do you want to talk about that, about how we did that?
Well, we already had all of the applications from our students, and we had so many wonderful applications. And our team in the student office and the Dean of Student Office, Beth Silverthorne and Martha Spack, and those that helped them, went ahead and selected our Mom of the Year. So we get to announce that.
So who is the Mom of the Year for 2020?
I wish I had a drum roll.
Yeah,
I know.
okay,
There we go.
Yeah.
The Mom of the Year was Dana Blankenship, and she's the mom of senior Maria Blankenship, and they're from Bragg City, Missouri.
That's awesome. And
I
so
know
we
it.
had fun. We had fun Zooming with them earlier
Yes.
this week and surprising Dana, which was always a lot of fun. And so
Yes.
we had a little setup for her to want to make sure that she was ready for Zoom time.
Yes.
So we had to set that up. That was a lot of fun. Beth and I want to close by inviting you to join us in 2 special May projects. The first is on May 5th. This is the National Day of Giving for nonprofits across America, and we want to encourage you to think about our A-State community.
Thank you to everyone who gave so generously to our Student Emergency Fund earlier this year.
Many of you have reached out to us to ask how you can continue to help. Coronavirus, tornadoes, and storms, it's just been the most disruptive of springs that I can ever remember. On May 5th, if you can, go to our Alumni Association website, astatealumni.org, to give.
Along with the Student Emergency Fund, please consider helping our Student General Scholarships, our on-campus student food bank, and our campus public radio station, KASU.
Each of those areas have worked hard to support our Red Wolves through these trying times. And while we're receiving federal and state funding that will help the university with recovery, those 4 areas need special attention. Thank you in advance if you can contribute.
And then on Thursday evening, May 14th, we want to invite you to join us for the Facebook Live premiere of the 2020 Wilson Awards.
Now, while we can't all come together at the Cooper Alumni Center like we normally do, we can still host a celebration of our Distinguished Service Award winners and announce our 2020 Wilson recipient. Join us starting at 6:30 p.m.
Well, that definitely beats another episode of Arkansas Bush People.
What are you talking about? That's like the most popular
Yeah.
thing on the internet these days.
It's embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing. Well, that wraps up another edition of the First Friday video. I'd like to thank my guest today for joining us. It may be the last time she joins us for another year. In the meantime, remember, you can always reach me at chancellor@astate.edu and at KDAMP on social media. All right, everyone, Wolves up.